Hello everyone and welcome to the Our Halls section of our accommodation talk. So my name is Katy Lemmon, I'm the Accommodation Manager here at the University of Liverpool, and I'm just going to talk you through what halls are available to our undergraduate students for entry 2021. So we have loads of information available today through our accommodation booth, as well as a live chat. So if you do have any questions that you want answering, then head over to the accommodation booth and speak to a member of the team who will be able to answer those questions for you. We also have loads of other information on the accommodation website. You can see the address down below. Definitely recommend bookmarking that so that you can check out any information that you might need in the coming months. And also as well, through our accommodation booth, we have links out to our virtual tours. This is where you can actually see what our accommodation looks like. You can see our bedrooms, you can see our communal areas, our open spaces. So it's well worth having a look because you really do get a good feel of what our accommodation has to offer. So looking at what halls we have available for undergraduate students, we have got 5 halls available. So we've got Crown Place, Melville Grove, GREENBANK Student Village, Philharmonic Court and Vine Court. So I'm going to start by talking about GREENBANK Student Village because it is my personal favourite property. So GREENBANK Student Village is made up of 3 properties and it's in total about 1,300 rooms. It is solely for first year students, so we have a really great feel out there and it truly is like a village. It's a really beautiful property as well. As I said, it was newly built over the last couple of years and it is surrounded by beautiful parkland. So if you enjoy a nice outdoors and healthy lifestyle, I thoroughly recommend this property for you because you really feel like although you're in the city, you're well and truly outside of it all. So GREENBANK is located slightly out from the main city campus. In fact, it's about 2.5 miles outside, and that's why we have a dedicated bus to take you in and out. You never need to worry about getting in because the bus is there every 10 minutes from around 8 a.m. in the morning all the way through to about 11 o'clock at night. And it will take you about 10 to 15 minutes to get into campus depending on the traffic. You can buy a bus pass for around about £250 for the year, and you can get this through the Guild because they offer a discount through Ariba to be able to secure that at a nice cheap price for you. This will also enable you to get on buses throughout the city and also within the northwest region as well. And so you'll be able to go out and about and explore. And as well as that, once our 699 service finishes at 11 p.m, if you wanted to get the bus in and out, there is an airport shuttle bus that runs 24 hours a day. And that is located just a couple of minutes walk from GREENBANK. So you can get that into the city centre and out if you need to. So as I said, GREENBANK is a village for first year undergraduate students, and so with that comes a lot of other exciting spaces that we have there. So obviously we make use of all of the green space there and we put on some amazing events for you out there. So although we had slight changes to our social programme for this year due to COVID-19, we usually make use of that space and we will put on festivals and outdoor events. We have sports competitions, as you've got sports pitches there as well. We have an indoor gym that you have free access of as a resident of GREENBANK, and as well as that, a dance studio. So we offer classes such as yoga and clubbercise. So there's all sorts going on there. As well as this, we have a dedicated games area. So we have pool tables, ping pong, we have a Xbox as well for you to do gaming if that's what you're into. And we also have a library on site as well. So you don't have to worry about going in and out of the university campus to study. You can come and use the library if you want some quiet space. Not your conventional library, it doesn't have any books in it, but it has got computer access in there for you to bring your laptops down to come and log on to the Wi-Fi. And the great thing that we have here is that the majority of our books that we have at the library are all online. So you can access that from the library and revise and study as you need to. GREENBANK was built with students in mind, and we asked students what they wanted, and they told us that they wanted big kitchens that they could be able to socialise in. So they wanted their own communal spaces within flats, and that's exactly what we've done. So you can see in a couple of these pictures, you can see what our kitchen areas look like, and we've tried to make them nice and inviting and welcoming for you guys to be able to socialise as flats as well as sort of larger groups if you wanted to. If you did as well want to cycle in and out from campus, you can do that nice and easily. And the cycle route from GREENBANK to the main campus is lovely because it takes You go through 2 parks and the rest of the roads are nice and quiet and easy to go along. So it will take you probably the same time as the bus to get in and out. And the great thing is that both at GREENBANK and on campus, there are plenty of secure bike storage lockers for you to be able to store your bikes away. We just recommend that you get a D-lock to secure up your bike nice and properly whilst in those locations. So moving now onto campus, to our 2 largest properties on campus, we have the flagship Crown Place, which I'm sure if you ever come to Liverpool to come and have a look, you can't miss. It's the big orange and yellow building right at the edge of our campus that everybody sees as soon as they come into the Liverpool city centre. So it is a very popular property, fully en suite and around about 1,200 rooms. And again, we have some great social spaces in there for you to enjoy, but it is a mix of undergrads and postgrads. So you'll be in flats with other first years, but it won't be a fully first year hall. The only hall that we have that in is GREENBANK Student Village. On the right of the screen, we then have Vine Court, which is another lovely building. It's around about 7 or 8 years old now, and it is our catered option. So there are self-catered rooms available in Vine Court as well, but it is where we have our restaurant. So if you are looking for your breakfast and evening meals to be included in the price of your rent, Vine Court is the place for you. You can remove all of that stress of having to work out your budgets, having to shop for yourself, because we can do that for you. So you know, once you've paid your rent, you've got your own budget there for you to be able to go and enjoy yourself. We've then got a couple of smaller properties. So Philharmonic Court is a really gorgeous property that's located just off of Hope Street, so in a real cultural area of the city, but still right on the edge of campus, so you can get in and out to go and get to your lectures. Philharmonic Court has got its own hidden courtyard, which again, in normal circumstances, we make full use of for lovely outdoor events like barbecues and social gatherings out there. It's fully en suite, it's only a couple of years old, and you'd be sharing kitchens as well. And again, we've got some great spaces available for you in that hall. So you've got your own communal areas. And as well as that, there's a small study area for you all to make use of too. Then we move on to Melville Grove. Melville is actually another of my favourite properties. So it is a small property, so there's around 340 rooms here, and it's actually one of our non-en-suite properties, so it has shared bathrooms. Don't let that put you off, because Melville is gorgeous. They're little houses and they were fully refurbished a couple of years ago. And you share your house with 6 to 9 other students. So you have a nice large kitchen and living area that you have access to. And then you share a bathroom between 2 to 3 people. So it's no different really to living at home, except you have one massive benefit other than living at home, and that is that you have cleaners going in there Monday to Friday, making sure that the bathroom areas are nice and clean for you to use, and they even replenish your toilet roll, so you don't have arguments about who used the last of it. We also have some private providers that we work with, and this is where we make sure that we try to accommodate as many insurance and clearing choice students as we possibly can, and so we give these offers out to students who apply later on in the process. For information on how to apply for our accommodation, I recommend you go and look at the other presentation that's loaded onto the virtual event that is called How to Apply. That will tell you everything you need to know about applying for our accommodation. So for this year, for September 2020, we're working with a company called Student Roost, who have some really lovely properties that are not even a 5-minute walk away from our campus. So they're really safe, secure and good quality, and a really good price as well. So once we know who we will be using for 2021, we will share that with you and let you know that information. So that is everything that I'm going through in this presentation today. So thank you very much for listening. I thoroughly recommend you go and listen to our How to Apply presentation, as well as watch our Halls Live presentation, which will tell you everything you need to know about our social programme and what to expect when you get here. As well as that, there's plenty of other resources available on our open day booth. So you can go and check out our prices, you can go and see what else we've got on offer, and as well as that, the team are available to answer any questions through the live chat. So please make your way over to that, and also go and have a look at what the rest of the open day has to offer. If you have any other information that you need, you can contact us through the details that you'll find on our website, so liverpool.ac.uk/accommodation, and get in touch with us and we'll be able to help you. Thank you very much for listening.